And then gently rock your back side to side, massaging your spine out against the floor. We're going to keep hold of the right knee, hugging it tight with both hands. We're going to extend the left leg straight along the mat. Okay, good. Extend your right arm out to the right. Draw your knee across your body in a twist. Just taking your low back gently away from the ground. And stay for a breath or two, turning your head to the right. Pressing the right shoulder blade into the floor. And then draw it back to center and release your leg away. Second side, hugging your left knee to your chest with both hands. Stretching the right leg long down the mat. Extending the left arm out to the left. And then drawing your knee gently across your body in a twist. Keep the left shoulder blade pressing down, turning your head to the left. A couple of deep breaths in. And then we'll come back to center. We're going to place the feet down on the mat, hip distance apart, heels in line with your seat bones. And then place the ball between your inner thighs. High up in the groin rather than down towards the knees. Hands resting by your sides, relaxing your shoulders, collarbones wide. Nice deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to squeeze the ball, tuck the pelvis, slowly lift the pelvis up away from the mat, go into a bridge. Inhale, hold the bridge. And then on the exhale, roll down through your spine, one vertebra at a time, until you reach the ground, releasing your tailbone. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll up, squeezing the ball, changing the pelvic floor, lifting to bridge. Inhale, holding bridge, wide chest. Exhale, coming down through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Keeping that squeeze on the ball so the inner thighs are active. And releasing the thighs, releasing the hip flexors. Inhale, prepare. Exhale is squeezing the ball, tucking the pelvis and rolling up. And toes forward. Good. Inhale, holding bridge. Stomach muscles drawing in and back as we roll down through the spine. We don't want the hips to come down first. We want to feel each part of the back coming down and then finally releasing the tailbone and hip flexors. Last stretch. Rolling up, squeezing the ball. Arms press into the ground, right into the chest. Inhale in your bridge. Take it down one vertebra at a time through your spine, releasing to the mat. Okay, good. From here, let's take the ball out, place it to the side, and bring the knees to tabletop. Tabletop is knees directly above the hips and shins parallel with the ground. You can point your toes. We'll work from an imprint today, pressing the whole spine into the mat, especially behind the belly button, the waist, and the low back. We're going to dip the right toe slowly to the mat, tap the floor, come back to tabletop. And change to your left leg, tapping the toe on the ground, and back to tabletop. Exhale as you dip. Inhale as you lift. You want to breathe out through the mouth to help contract the pelvic floor and the abs. Let's hear you guys breathing a little bit stronger. Exhale as you dip. Inhale as you return. Not allowing the spine to arch or leave the ground, with imprinting right the way through the exercise. To make it a little easier, you can dip closer to you. To make it harder, you can try dipping further away from your hips. And take it to 4. Shoulders still pressing wide into the ground, shoulder blades flat against the floor. Coming to your last one, give your knees a nice big hug. Good, we're going to keep hold of the right knee and stretch the left leg out, hovering just a few inches above the ground. Let's imprint the spine to the mat and exhale all the air from the lungs. Good, change legs, left knee in, right knee out, exhale. And again, switching right knee in. Exhale, switching left knee comes in. Exhale, the shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. And the belly's pulling in and back. Let's speed it up. We're taking 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hug both knees to your tummy. Take a breather. We're going to repeat the same exercise with our head curled off the floor. So let's hug the right knee towards us and stretch the left leg out. We're going to curl the head and chest forwards and continue with the legs. 1 in and 1 out for 10, and 9, and 8. And 7. Exhale strong. Let's hear it. Good. 3, and 2, and 1. Relax. Take the feet to the mat. Good. We're going to take the hoop between our inner thighs. Feet a bit wider than hip distance. So feet just wider than the distance of your hips. Hands rest on your lower stomach underneath your belly button. Take a nice deep inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to squeeze your hoop very tight and draw the pelvic floor muscle in and up. On the inhale, we release slowly with control. Exhale, squeeze your hoop, draw the pelvic floor in, up, and the belly button draws back. And not just working with the thighs, but connecting that movement to your core, feeling the pelvic floor contracting. We're not lifting the hips stay down. Everything's happening on the inside. So it's an internal contraction. And we're going to try and get nice and tight in the core and pelvic floor without getting tense in the neck and shoulders. So there's a challenge for you to relax your chest, your neck, your face, but to really work the lower part of the body. You can go for 3 more at your own pace. Okay. So we'll make this our last one, and then we're going to take the hoop in our hands. We're going to have our arms above our chest and our legs straightened down. Let's have the feet together and the knees together. We're going to squeeze the hoop nice and tight between the hands, and we kick the right leg to the ceiling, keeping the back of the knee straight. And release. So we're squeezing the hoop, and we're kicking the leg, and we release. We're alternating between the right leg and the left leg. When we squeeze the hoop, we're not just working our arms, but we're feeling our chest muscles contracting and our upper back muscles around the shoulder blades. So let's really press the shoulders into the mat and draw the top of the shoulders down away from the ears. And then feel your stomach muscles working as you kick. Nice strong squeeze on your hoop. We'll take another 4. Good. Exhale as you kick. 3. And kicking 2. And last one. And then we're going to keep the same position, arms above the chest, legs straight. Really deep breath in through the nose. As we exhale, we're going to peel the spine off the mat, lifting first the head, then the shoulders, then the rest of the spine. Taking a nice forward fold over your legs, head towards your knees. Inhale to sit up tall. Straighten your spine, shoulders over hips. And exhale to roll back down through your spine, squeezing the hoop. 1 vertebra at a time until you finally reach the mat. So the last thing to come down is going to be your shoulders and then your head. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, squeeze the hoop, squeeze the thighs together and roll up, peeling your spine away from the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. Forward fold over your toes, head towards your knees. You're stretching out your neck and spine, and then sit tall, ready to roll back. Let's try and keep our shoulders away from our ears, right the way through the exercise. And we'll keep our thighs hugging together. Take 2 more, hugging the inner thighs together, hugging the heel bones together. Lots of squeeze inwards on the hoop and on the thighs will help our stomach muscles to contract and pull backwards. Last one, go at your own pace. And then releasing back down to the mat. Okay, well done. We're going to turn onto our side to face this way. We need the hoop still, so bring it with you. You're going to line up your legs completely straight. Your right arm will support your head, the elbow can be bent more straight, and your hoop's going to be in front of you with your left hand resting on top of the hoop. So you'll have the hoop touching the ground, the grey part, the soft part on the ground, and the hand on top, right in front of the chest. And we're completely lying down, not on the elbow, but on the shoulder. Okay, good. We're going to press downwards on the hoop. So we're pushing with the left arm. As we press on the hoop, both legs lift up towards the ceiling at the same time. And slowly release back down. So we press down on the hoop and we lift both legs up towards the ceiling at the same time. And slowly release. What's that? Pillow. Okay. So if it hurts your hip bone, a good trick is to stick a pillow under your hip. Tell me if any of you want me to give you a pillow for this one. Just take a second to check your alignment. So when you look down, you should see your toes and nothing else. You know you're in a straight line. We also want to have our joints stacked. So your left hip bone is stacked on top of your right, and your left shoulder is stacked on top of your right as well. And we're trying not to wiggle or wobble too much. We're working from the core to stabilize. Hi, do you want a cushion? Painful for you? Yeah. Okay. Have your head down on your arm, all the way down. We're going to take 1 more of these, pressing nice and strong on the hoop, lifting the legs high, and release. Okay, have a second. For the next one, we're going to press on the hoop and lift both legs in the air. We'll keep the legs lifted, and we're going to walk them. One leg forward and one leg back. Looks like you're walking on this wall. Let's go together. Pressing down on the hoop, legs in the air. One leg forward, one leg back. Doesn't have to be so wide. You can just go to the distance of your mat. That will be plenty. Work on the height of the legs, really pressing them up towards the ceiling. And rather than continuously pressing down on the hoop, it can be one press that you hold. So we don't have to keep pulsing it or bouncing it. Let's take another 5. And 4. Relaxing your neck. And 3. And 2. And 1. Relax. Can you guys tell me which muscle you feel working in this exercise? Waist, amazing. And hip as well. Okay, good. Let's roll over, second side. If anyone wants to change their mind about the pillow for their neck, just give me a shout. First, set yourself up in the right alignment, looking down the mat. You see your toes. Your legs are completely straight. And your joints are stacked. Right hip over left, right shoulder over left. Let's press down the hoop as we lift our legs in the air. First, just lifting the feet together and then releasing back down to the mat. Exhale, both legs lift towards the ceiling as you press on them. Inhale as you come down. Yes. If you're doing it correctly, it's a little bit uncomfortable on the left hip. Try and keep your left armpit glued to the ground. Sometimes we try and compensate for a weak waist muscle by lifting up the left armpit each time. You can imagine there's super glue under the arm connecting you to the ground. Knees hugging together, ankles hugging together. We'll take another 2. Really stretching out the knees and lengthening out. Okay, have a breather for a second. Check your neck, make sure you're not getting too tense. And then, let's go up again, pressing the hoop down, lifting both legs in the air. We're going to scissor the legs apart. One leg forward, one leg back. I want you to try and clear the ground completely so your bottom thigh is way off the floor and you're just balancing on that left hip bone. Continuous press down on the hoop rather than pulsing it. The legs just going about as wide as the mat. But if you're walking forwards, let's try and get the leg to the back as well. Good. Taking another 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Well done. Very nice. Relax. Good. Turning onto your backs. Give your knees a hug to your chest. Rock gently side to side, massaging out the back. Okay, good. Let's take the ball and place it underneath our feet. So we're going to put both feet on top of the ball. Hug your knees together, hug your ankles together. Have your hands resting by your sides. Very slowly, we're going to lift the hips away from the ground into a bridge, feeling the back of the legs working very hard to balance us. And then we're going to come back down with control, releasing the hips all the way to the floor. Let's try to make it a rolling movement. So we tuck the tailbone, lift the low back, then the mid back, then the upper back, and we release back down again towards the mat. Imagine you have a piece of paper between your knees, so you're really hugging those thighs inwards, squeezing very tight as you roll up, and slowly back down again. Let's try to curl our toes over the ball, a little bit like a monkey over a bar, rather than flexing the toes. It's going to activate the muscles in your feet, strengthen your arches as well. So bewildered. If any of you'd like to try a more challenging version, you can take your hands across your chest and see how you go without using your hands for balance. If that feels too strenuous, just keep the hands on the floor. The hugging inwards is really going to help the brain to know where center is. If you keep the thighs squeezing together, you're more likely to be on balance. Last 2. Rolling the tailbone back and up, squeezing the inner thighs together. Finding control, toes wrapped over the ball. Only a million instructions at once. Into the house. And then come back down again. Okay, well done. We're going to take the ball under the low back, under the tailbone. Have a little wiggle side to side, just loosening up any tension in your low back. And then bring your knees into a tabletop position in the air, knees above your hips. We're going to go back to the toe dips that we did earlier. So when you're ready, slowly dipping your right toe to the mat, tapping the floor, and coming back to tabletop. And then to the left toe, dipping slowly down to the mat, and back to tabletop. feet in line with your knees. So we want to have our shins parallel with the ground. That's it. So you should just see the tips of your toes above your knees every time you come back up to tabletop. Let's draw the rib cage back towards the mat. Trying to get the back of the ribs towards the ground, contracting the stomach muscles. Last two, exhale to dip. Inhale to return. Exhale to dip. And inhale to return. Good. Relaxing your feet to the ground. Well done. Taking the ball out from behind the back. Turning onto your right side to face in this direction. We're going to align our body again, so shoulders stacked, hips stacked, and we're going to have our knees bent in front of us. Your knees are at a 90-degree angle with your chest, and your thighs are making another 90-degree angle with your shins. Left hand on your hip bone, holding it in place. Lift your left knee and foot as wide as you can towards the ceiling, stretching open the hip, and then closing it back down again. So we want to have two 90-degree angles going on, one between the chest and thighs, and another one in the legs themselves. Making sure that your hip bones are not moving as you lift the thigh and slowly release. Our core muscles have to be involved here, otherwise we're going to see the hips twisting back each time we lift the knee. Neck is relaxed, your face is relaxed. Exhale as you open. Inhale as you close. Taking another 3. And last one. Okay, good. Have a rest for a second. Can we feel this buttock muscle working? Okay, good. So we're going to work on the same muscle in the next exercise. If you're starting to get tired, you can always stop for a moment. Straighten out the top leg, keeping your bottom leg bent. Have it in line with the rest of your body. So it's one long line from your ear to your foot, other way around you. So straight leg from your ear to your toe, there's one long line. And then you're going to have your foot at the height of your hip bone, the left hip bone. Flex the toes. And swing your legs slowly forwards in front of you on the inhale. On the exhale, we're pressing back again, returning the heel in line with the rest of the spine. On the inhale, we're swinging the knee forwards towards our chest. On the exhale, we're returning until the heel is in line with the rest of our spine. Let's try and keep the same height, so your foot stays at the height of your left hip bone throughout. The right knee is bent, the underneath knee. So slow, controlled movements, swinging the knee forwards. And then pressing back, leading with your heel. You want to be really specific about what the torso is doing. So ideally, all we see moving is the thigh, and the shoulders and hips are completely still. So you're working your core to stabilize your torso. Let's take another 3. Inhale to the front. Exhale, pressing to the back. Inhale, swinging to the front. Exhale to return to the back, not too high. Have the foot at the height of your left hip. To your last one, and relax. Good job. Let's roll over the second side. We're going to lie with our knees bent to begin. Chest and thighs making one right angle, and the knees making another. Right hand on your right hip bone, lifting up the right knee and ankle high as we can, parallel, and releasing back down slowly. Exhale as you open the knee and foot. Inhale as you come back down with control. So we're not going to let our pelvis move. So wide as you can, maybe you can open more and more with each rep as your hip starts to warm up, loosen up. We're being careful that we're not twisting our hip bones back as we lift the knee. So 2 hip bones face square to the wall in front of you. Let's take 2 more. Keep your neck and shoulders relaxed. Feel the work going on in the right buttock. And last one. Okay, good. Keep your left knee exactly as it is. Straighten your right leg out so it's in line with the rest of your spine. You can draw a line from your ear to your heel. And then you're at the height of your right hip bone. Swinging the leg forwards on an inhale. Flex the foot. Exhale, pressing back, leading with the heel. And again, inhale, swinging the leg forwards towards your chest as far as you can. Exhale to lead with the heel and press all the way backwards. Let's try and stabilize our torso so shoulders and hips are not wiggling or moving around. We see loads of movement in the hip joint as the leg swings forwards and then backwards, relaxing your neck. Inhale to the front, strong flex in your foot. Exhale to return. Take another 3. Coming to your last one. Excellent. And relax. Good, ladies. Well done. Let's turn onto our backs. Should I squeeze you in here? I'm not supposed to be here anyway. Yeah, we can squeeze on way. We're going to come back into the backs again, and we're going to bring the knees up to tabletop one more time. And for this one, we're going to place our hands underneath your waist. So find your belly button, trace it around the waist, and press your hands right in that little arch of the back. It's the natural curve of the spine. We're going to press our tummy muscles in and down so that we feel pressure on our hands. The head is down. We're completely relaxed on our back. We're just tucking our hands under our waist. The head is down. And then press your spine into your hands. You want to feel pressure from the back into the hands. Knees are in tabletop position. Without letting the pressure lift off your hands, you're going to straighten your right leg out in front of you. You can take it quite low, but if you feel the back lifting, go a little bit higher. Draw the knee back into tabletop and change sides. So we're straightening the leg out into the distance. And we're keeping our entire spine pressing down into our hands and coming in. So if you feel like your back is lifting, it means your deep core muscles are not switched on. You're going to pull the belly in and back. And see if we can feel that contraction of the core. Hands up. Press down into your hands. Okay, good. It looks really good. What I'm seeing a lot of is tightness up in the chest. We're working so hard in our core that we're also getting tense up here. See if you can relax a little bit in the shoulders. And take another 4. It's nice to have the feedback from the hands so we know what's going on in our spine. Unless we're crushing our fingers. Shoulders, interesting. And one of the hardest things as a teacher that you guys are going to discover is people find it very hard to switch on their core without switching on their neck. It's something that takes just going over and over and over and constantly reminding clients and students. Okay, we can end there. Well done. Bringing the feet back to the floor. Let's just take one bridge, lifting the hips up to the ceiling, hands on the ground. We'll take 3 breaths, stretching out the hip flexors, opening the front of the body. And then slowly roll down through your spine. Okay, good. We're going to go on to hands and knees onto all 4s. Hands underneath your chest, knees underneath your hips. And your back is going to be flat like a table. Anybody feels like it's not comfortable on the knees, you can use a cushion. And let's be in the middle of our mat so we have space in front of us and behind us and we can reach our limbs out. We're going to start with the right leg reaching behind us. You're going to stretch your right leg in the air, lift it to the height of your spine, and then slowly bring the knee back down to the mat. We're going to switch to the other side, reaching the left leg up and back behind you, straightening the knee, lifting to the height of your spine, and then releasing back down again. It's a nice simple movement. Let's think about what's going on in the rest of the body. We're working the arms, pressing nice and strong against the floor, keeping the arms straight. We're rolling our shoulders back away from our ears and lengthening our neck. Our ears are moving forwards away from our shoulders. We're going to try and keep our spine perfectly flat, like a table. So if I put a cup of tea on your back, it wouldn't spill as you do the exercise. That's lots of work from your core. And take 2 more. Trying not to show any transfer of weight, so it's all happening internally in the core, rather than seeing the body shifting side to side. When you've done this next one, sit back in child pose briefly to rest your spine and shoulders. Take a couple of cycles of breath. Then we're going to return to the all 4s position. We're going to repeat the same exercise with another challenge. We're extending the opposite arm to leg. So when you lift your right leg behind you, you lift your left arm ahead of you. And vice versa, opposite arm to leg. Reaching up to the height of your spine. And then coming down to the mat, trying not to show that transfer of weight. Very careful, controlled movements. Not spilling your cup of tea on your back. Guys look great. Keep rolling the shoulders back away from the ears. It's like a tortoise coming out of its shell. You're lengthening your neck forwards. Belly drawing to spine, last 3. And last one. And then let's sit back in child pose. Rest the spine, bring the forehead to the mat. Take a couple of cycles of breath, stretching out your whole body. Okay, well done everyone. Let's return to lying down on our backs. Legs straight. Up around high. The top floor. Top floor. Yeah. 17, top floor. Yeah. Okay, bye. Okay, Avogard's here, so I guess it's 10:30, we can end here. Well done, ladies. Very short class. I'll wait for her and I'll see how she wants, maybe she wants to go sideways. Welcome, everyone. So exciting. Yeah, we can put everything away. That's a good idea.
Mats too?
Or maybe one or two of us can do it. Let's leave the mats. Sitting.
I just ran out of and you got my tent. On the ground. You know what I mean? Because that's on my mind. I did yoga before.
The cardio, like the cardio.
Yes.
Are you sorry, I had to leave and of course, like, I did some flips. And I did one
Did you do that?
Where is Frank? Where is Frank?
I went to